So Harold, I mean, one of the things I notice about your invention, Eat Rite Utensils, is the design here is so cool. There's so many different ways the user can choose to interface with it. What was the process that got you to this?
Well, the process was after my dad died, I started really thinking about, okay, how do I do this? And after looking at the big grips,
you still need to,
those?
yes, and you still need to grab them.
Yeah,
so that doesn't help people who.
So my thought process was be able to get your finger in some kind of a hole or something to be able to grasp it different ways. And then, of course, later on, a little bit later on, came the idea of the wrist strap. So
which is great because then you're not going to drop it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not flying. These things aren't flying all
Smart.
over the place. So basically, the way I did it is I invested in a 3D printer.
Yeah. Now I've seen those. They're incredible. You just program it into the computer, it can make it.
In 20 minutes, if you make a CAD of it and throw it through the machine, boom, you've got a product.
And this is the final thing. The plastic is super hard.
Oh, yeah,
and durable.
And then what we did was the way I came up with it is from the first one was made with a basic 3D product, and I went down to the dollar store and I bought a fork and a spoon, took them apart and jammed them in.
And you showed me that one. I saw that one. Yeah.
Went back from the beginning and super glued it in there and tried it, and then I take it down to a assisted living facility, and the OTs, occupational therapists, would tell me, no, you're all wrong. Change that.
Because they're the people who are interacting with patients every day.
They work with them every day.
Did they like the idea overall?
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah.
Especially the wristband.
Yeah, that makes their job a lot easier.
A lot easier.
They're not picking it up all the time.
So from there, we went ahead and when we got the right product out of the 3D printer, then I sent it out and had all the molds made, stampings made, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and that's what we have here. This one is a sport.
That's a sport.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that product was actually made for the younger or smaller fingers, and we actually had a young kid that has Down syndrome. He was 5.5 years old, and his grandmother got a hold of us and said, my 5.5-year-old grandson can't feed himself. He won't even try. And Shannon, who you'll meet later, she took one over there. Actually took it over to the house there in Vegas. And within 2 weeks, the child started feeding himself. And now he's using regular utensils.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah.
How long did the process take from the minute you had the idea to getting to this?
About 3 years.
You see, people don't realize
No.
that.
No. Because there's so many variants. I probably have 50 to 100 different ideas and variations of
prototypes
of this product and the one you had earlier with the one-fingered hole. And then we have another one that is different. It looks something like this one, but it doesn't.
Slightly different.
For a different, for a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.